America feels more divided today than ever before, but the truth is, most of that division is an illusion. It's not that Americans suddenly stop sharing values, it's that we've been taught to see each other as enemies instead of neighbors. The illusion of division is one of the oldest tools of power. It's been used by kings, colonizers, and politicians because it works. When people are divided, they can't organize. When they can't organize, they can't challenge injustice. Divide and rule, that's the oldest play in the book. You can trace it all the way back to slavery, when the powerful created racial hierarchies to keep poor whites and black slaves from uniting against their masters. They taught poor whites to feel superior, and that false difference kept black slaves in chains and poor whites poor. After emancipation, that same strategy evolved into segregation and Jim Crow. Politicians knew that as long as they kept black and white working class Americans suspicious of one another, they could keep wages low, deny labor rights, and maintain control. Martin Luther King Jr. warned about this in 1968 when he said, "In the end, we must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools." He knew that racism wasn't just a moral problem, it was an economic one, a political one, and a deliberate one. The illusion of division kept the majority fighting amongst themselves while a small elite held the reins. That illusion didn't disappear, it just changed its form. Today it spreads through cable news, social media, and partisan propaganda. Algorithms feed us outrage because outrage makes money. Every click, every share, every argument online is profitable to someone. But it's also poisonous to democracy. The more we fight each other, the less we notice who actually benefits from our anger. Real division does exist. We have disagreements about taxes, healthcare, education, religion, and culture. That's normal. Democracy was built for disagreements. What's not normal is believing that people who disagree with you are enemies. Once we start thinking of fellow citizens as traitors or threats, we stop having democracy and we start building walls between families, churches, and communities. That's exactly what authoritarians want. They don't have to destroy democracy. They just have to make us hate it. They don't have to silence us. They just have to make us stop listening to each other. When that happens, truth becomes whatever your side says it is, and the nation becomes two realities living side by side, both convinced that the other is evil. But look closer, and you'll see that Americans actually agree on more than we think. Most of us want good schools, affordable health care, safe neighborhoods, and honest government. Most of us want fairness, opportunity, and dignity. That's not left or right. That's human. The illusion of division hides that truth because unity threatens those who profit from chaos. Every generation faces this test. Will we keep falling for the same trick, or will we finally see through it? Division is profitable. Unity is powerful. The moment we stop seeing our differences as weapons and start seeing them as strength, we become unstoppable. America's story has always been a tug of war between fear and hope. Fear divides, hope unites. The illusion of division disappears when we start remembering who we are, not just voters or consumers, but people with shared dreams and shared responsibilities. We don't have to agree on everything to stand together. We just have to agree that democracy is worth standing for.